First?
Give it to me.
Yes, so you're the fighter. Where's your chief second? Sir, are you the chief second? Okay. Fighter, please sit down. Okay. I'm the referee for the fight. Okay, this is a world championship fight. 12 rounds. 12 rounds of boxing. Okay. I expect a good clean fight. Most importantly, I want you to protect yourself at all times. First and foremost, if you feel that you've been fouled, do not drop your guard and complain to me, because if you do that and your opponent punches you, that's a legal blow and that's on you. Okay, that's the first one. Second one, if you keep the fight clean and there will be no fouls between you and your opponent, you will not notice me. I will be invisible if you don't commit any fouls. Next would be the common fouls. Okay, look out, especially hitting at the back of the head, even a pack at the back of the head. I will immediately warn. If you do that again, I will immediately deduct a point from you. If you do that again, I may disqualify you. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Okay, so next would be low blow. Can you give me the trunks? Okay, show me the trunks. Okay, give me the gloves. If this is the trunks and you have the gloves, you must put the trunks, if you wear the trunks, I should see the navel on the top of the trunks. Okay? And then if the glove touches anything under the navel, that would be a low blow. Is that clear? Okay. Thank you very much. Next, knockdown. Knockdown is, please bear in mind that if your opponent is down, I will call down and you should not punch him. If you punch him, we will have a big problem. You're winning the fight, but you might lose the fight by disqualification if you punch him. Go to the neutral corner and wait for me to tell you to come back. Okay? And fight him. Okay, now, when I say break, stop, or time, do not punch him. If you punch him, if I say time, box, or break, or stop, okay, and you will punch him, again we will have a big problem. Is that understood? Okay, so next would be the mouthpiece. How many mouthpieces do you have? Chief second. 2? Okay, that's important. 2 mouthpieces. If, this is very important, if there's a legal punch and the mouthpiece falls out, continue fighting. Anybody between the 2 fighters, if any of the mouthpiece comes out after a legal punch, I'll wait for a lull before I stop the action and clean the mouthpiece. Now, this is important. It is illegal to intentionally spit the mouthpiece. If you intentionally spit your mouthpiece, I may warn you, I may deduct points on you, or I may disqualify you if you do that repeatedly. Okay, any questions? Okay, so good luck in your fight. Thank you very much.
That was a very good presentation. I enjoyed that. We and you're WBO, I'm WBC, and that doesn't matter. We put together a thing about dressing rooms, okay? And what we try to do is we try to keep the instructions under 3 minutes, number one. Because of there's so much going on in the dressing room, am I correct? And we have a limited amount of time, attention span, things like that. So our approach, what we try to do, and I'm just going to go through mine. And I put you on the spot. But is this the way that you normally address the chief second?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. What we like to do is come in. Now, who's the chief inspector here, or chief second here? Okay. Okay. My name's Frank Garza. Pleased to meet you. You are. Okay. Before I talk to your boxer, I'd like to speak to you first. What I'd like to say is that you are the person that is responsible for everything that goes on in your corner. Secondly, if I have to bring your boxer to your corner to have his mouthpiece replaced or equipment repaired, I ask that you do it as quickly as you can without giving any water and without any coaching. Third, You are the only person that is allowed in the ring at any given time with your boxer. That means even when we bring him out into the center of the ring. If you have a separate cut man and he needs to enter the ring during the 1 minute rest period, you will have to exit. To make it very clear, only one person in the ring, one person on the ring apron, everybody else on the floor. The last thing I'd like to address to you is this. If for any reason the ring inspector, the corner inspector comes to you and asks you to do something, please show him the same respect that you would of me, because I'm probably the one who brought it to his attention to bring it to your attention. Do you have any questions or concerns about your bout? Okay, thank you. May I speak to your boxer? Thank you. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, I'm the referee for your bout. Your bout is scheduled for 12 rounds. Couple things I'd like to go over with you. First of all, the 3 knockdown rule is not in effect. I am the only one who can stop the bout, and it will be at my discretion. Second thing I want to say to you is that it's your responsibility to protect yourself at all times.
Yeah.
Third thing, if I say stop, that means stop. That means stop doing everything that you're doing except protecting yourself. Do not throw another punch. If you knock your boxer down, I want you to go to the corner that I send you to and stay there until I tell you to come out and I give the command to box. If you take your time going to the corner or you leave the corner while I'm counting, I will suspend my count, and that, sir, could cost you a knockout. Mouthpiece. You must have a mouthpiece in place at the start of the round. If the mouthpiece comes out for any reason whatsoever, do not stop fighting. Wait until I call time. And I'll wait till the law is in action, and then I'll pick up the mouthpiece, and I will have your corner replace the mouthpiece. I do not replace mouthpieces. If you knock your opponent down, do not throw another punch. Because if you hit your opponent when he's down, I now have the task of deciding whether that punch hurt him, whether he needs time to recuperate, whether I need to call the doctor in, whether I need to take 1 point away, 2 points away, or disqualify you. So let me make it very clear at this time, you do not want to throw another punch when your boxer is down. Rabbit punching. I'm very, very hard on rabbit punching. It's a very dangerous punch. Rabbit punching is when you hit your opponent on the back of the head. Now, if you throw a punch and your opponent turns his head and you hit him on the back of the head, he's the one who committed the foul by turning his head. And I will take the appropriate action against him. So don't worry about that. Let me do the refereeing. But let me say this to you now, in front of your chief second. I take a very hard stance on rabbit punching. And right now, I am giving you a warning. And it is a very hard warning, son. Other things I want to be looking for? Coming in with your head, either this way or that way. Using your elbows, using your shoulders, low blows, stepping on a person's foot, hitting the back, or hitting the kidneys. Do you have any questions or concerns?
No, sir.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I like to keep it brief. And my thoughts on this is, as a boxer, and let's share, if you feel the same way. They should know the rules. This is a championship fight. They should know the rules, right? And even on a 4-round fight, they're boxers. They apply for a license. This is a profession that they're going to do. They should have the rules. And there's an old saying in the United States, you can't fight City Hall. But if you know the rules and regulations of the places where you live, that's your power. And it's been my experiences that the boxers who know the rules inside and out are the ones that have the advantage over the ones that don't. Do you feel that way too?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here. Now, the other thing I like doing in the dressing room, and I like the way that you did it, you incorporated it into your presentation with the body protector and how many mouthpieces do you have. Okay. Now, if the chief second if the boxer only has one mouthpiece, what happens?
I will tell them that that's on you, because if the mouthpiece suddenly comes out and nobody locates it and you have no replacement, then I will disqualify you for not being ready to fight.
two things happen. Now, I go back. The mouthpiece now rule is time. Okay. Back in the day, they're fighting. You kick the mouthpiece out. That was the way that it was. Did you referee that way?
No.
Okay. The other time, I had a fight where the boxer got hit and the mouthpiece went out. And as I see it flying out, I see a little kid jump up in the air and catch it and run out of the arena. Again, I didn't have it on my yellow legal pad what to do after that. But the guy had no mouthpiece, so he lost by TKO. Okay. Other thing I like doing in the ring, and this is very important, is with the body protector. I tell them, okay, let me see your body protector. Make sure it's legal. If your boxer comes into the ring and I cannot see his navel because of his body protector, I'm telling you right now, it now becomes a judgment on my call as to whether I want to call it a low blow or not. So what did I do? I pretty much absolved myself from any controversy. And if it ever comes back, I can always say, no. I told them in the dressing room that if I couldn't see their navel, it was going to be a judgment call. And in my judgment, it wasn't a low blow. Okay. Which brings up another important point. Always remember in the dressing room, this is another reason why I try to keep it short. Anything that you say in that dressing room, the boxers that know the rules will test you within 1 minute. If you say, if you hit him behind the head, I'm going to take a point away from you. They're in a clinch, and he goes bang, 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 and the referee says, box. Both those boxers have now lost total respect for you because they know that you're not going to do what you told them that you were going to do. And you just lost control of the whole bout in that one instant. So don't say anything in the dressing room that you're not going to enforce. And if they don't know whether you're going to enforce it or not, that's a good thing. Thank you for your help. I appreciate that. So.